Project management skills. My name is Dr. Rudresh S. Learning Tech. This is the international teaching platform. I have completed diploma in mechanical engineering, Government Polytechnic Chenpatna, and BE in uh, mechanical engineering in JSS Academy of Technical Education, Bangalore, MTech in VTU, and PhD, Doctor of Philosophy from related to thermal power engineering. This is from Visvesvaraya Technological University, Belagavi. See, obstacles in project. What is meaning by obstacles in project? See, first I'll be talking about time duration. See here, what is meaning by I am talking about time duration. Everybody should be, time is very important. Aspirants, this is time means, see here, time duration means you have talking about, you have 8 hours per day. 8 hours per 8 hours per day. 8 hours per day. What is meaning by 8 hours per day? See, according to labor law, want to work from 8 hours. In 8 hours means you have in a shift wise. That is there in the morning shift. Morning shift you have 6 to 2. See, 6 to 7, 1 hour. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2. You have 8 hour completed. Same in the second shift, having 2 to 10, and 10 to 6 is the third shift. There are three shifts. That is the obstacles in the projects is the duration of the time. See, next I'll be move from the project scope. What is meaning by project scope? You have see there are three things is need. One is manpower, machine power, and money power. See that is we have need manpower and machine power, machine power and manpower and machine power, manpower, machine power, and see in manpower and machine power, you need how many people you have working in the project in particular uh, platform of the work. See, then I'll be moved from the money power. That is very, very important in money. I am talking about how much budget is there, how much account you have stored the money, how much account you have is there in my company. You have earning, there are 20 lakhs, 30 lakhs, 2 crores, 3 crores. This like you have a scope from project that will be depending on manpower, machine power, and money power. Budgeting issues. Everybody will be talking about budgeting. That is very important to investment of the budget. That is initial investment. Afterwards, how much money to have earning. See, next will be move from the scope creep. See, this is the scope, very important. Lack of clear goals and objectives. See, I am talking about clear goals. See, what is meaning by clear goals? See, when you have to take the project, you want to proper goals and you have want to that your objective of the projects. Next, inadequate, inadequate team skills. You have a proper team skills, then you want to learn the good teamwork, then you will be completed within the short duration of the times in the project. Teamwork challenges. What is meaning by teamwork challenges? You give the big projects in the teamwork, you will be completed. That is the teamwork challenges. Unrealistic deadlines. What is meaning by unrealistic deadlines? Realistic deadlines and unrealistic deadlines. Unrealistic deadlines means unexpected things. Sometimes will be the next resource deprivation, risk management. These are the obstacles in project. See here, and 11th and project management skills. You have a proper skills. You want to knowledge. You want to knowledge about that particular flow line of project. See, you have three things is there. One is there are three department. One will be design and analysis. in R&D department. There are three department is there in project management skills. First one you have in design and analysis, design and analysis. Okay, this is calling about R&D department, research and development department, R&D department, R&D department. Okay, this is in R&D department. Next, this R&D department, this is the initial step of in your project. The second one you have in production. That is very, very important. In the second one is production, and third one is that is very important to you want to maintain the good quality as well as in quantity. That is calling about quality as well as quantity as well as quantity as well as quantity as well as quantity. See here, design and analysis of R&D department, production, quality as well as quantity. I am talking about quantity means how much per day will be manufactured, how much per day will be production. That is calling about quantity. I am talking about quality. Want to maintain there are the zero errors in the every object of the sites and everything that will be maintain the quality. Lack of communication. See, this is one of the big issue from the industrial management. See, lack of communication. You want to maintain the standard language or communication between the whatever employees is there in company. You want to good communication skills. Everybody should be at least speak to in English. You want to good communication. Lack of accountability. See, this is one of the important criteria for lack of accountability. We have a good accountability, you want to maintain the limited engagement of stakeholders. See, the limited engagement of stakeholders means you want to some money to spend and that community to work. That is calling about the limited engagement of stakeholders. See, project management profession. See, what is meaning by project management profession? See, the project managers are efficiently handling the complex and across functional teams. See, what is meaning by project manager are efficiently handling? See, the project management profession, project manager are efficiently handling the complex and across the functional teams. They focus majorly on discrete work and concrete deliverables and starting point to fixed deadline. This is the project management profession. See, I am talking about this is very, very important project management profession. See, what is meaning by profession? Profession by means you want to proper channel your work. That is calling about project project management profession. This project management profession. mm, See, I am talking about in a project management profession, there are the reasons. There are the reasons to select the project management as profession. See, there is a wide popularity of the project manager. See, the wide popularity of project management. There are three managers there in the company. One is the production manager, one is the quality manager, another one is see the company give the project from other outsource. Outsource by means I am talking about in the design analysis you given to some time will be measured. Majority companies is given the outsource only in the design and analysis, but in the I am talking about in the field of uh, I'm talking about in the field of that is those who are expertise that companies is given to. See here, I am talking about only quality manager and production manager. You use the different ideas and to complete the project within the day, and you have to maintain the good quality and quantity. And what is the demand is there in the market? The demand only you have completed. They can handle the multifarious domains. See, they can handle the multifarious domains. This profession has lucrative salary scale. What is mean? This profession you have a fixed salary for the employees or to maintain smooth running for the companies. One can create the great career impact. You have good career impact. Coordinate among the diverse team member of our work, keep everyone motivated. See, we want to build the employees to do the work and balance all the resources and schedules. See, what is meaning by balance all the resources and schedule? You have in bean sheet, you have in a first column, second column, third column, fourth column, that like there are many columns. These columns you want to maintain the schedules. Schedule means time duration. The first time, second time, third time, fourth time. This like, see, a meet budget. What is meaning by budgets? Budget by means you have a particular work you want to spend money, that is calling about meet the budget, resolve any issue or a grievance. Grievance means you have will be drawback from the companies, that will be time to time you want to resolve. Uh, culti- uh, cultivate the collaboration. Cultivate the collaboration. See what is meaning by cultivate the collaboration. There are MIU between there are different departments that will be cultivating. Cultivating means you want to make solving the problems. That is meaning by cultivations. See here, I am talking about there is a wide popularity in project manager. See, what is calling about the project manager? Project manager are responsible. See, you have a responsible for leading and managing the projects, leading and managing the project. See, that is very important. What kind of leading and management? Just I am talking about. See, what is meaning by goal of your project manager? That is very important. Leading and managing the projects from the start to finish. Okay, leading and managing. That is very important. Leading and managing. Leading and managing. Leading and managing. Leading and managing the project. Project. Leading and managing the project. Uh, from start to end. From start to end, that is calling about the you have responsible for in the manager. Next, that is very important in your next, very important in life cycle. See what is calling about life cycle, the total project life cycle, that is calling about life cycle, including the definition of project objectives. First, you want to find the objective. In each project, to have minimum 3 to 4 objective want to find out. Once you find out the objectives, next creating the project plans. That is very important. Creating the project plans in the next level to want to creating the project plans. Next, afterwards, create allocating the resources. Whatever the resources is there, you want to allocate. Next, I'll be move for management risk and communication with the stakeholders. See, you want to good communication with all. You have will be shareholders. Stakeholders means shareholders. Shareholders means money you want to share all the people. That is calling about shareholders. Ensuring the project is delivered on time within the budget and to the required quality standards. That is calling about popularity of project management. Next, project management knowledge area. That is very, very important. Uh, Project management knowledge area. See, what is calling about project management knowledge area? Project management in encompasses the several knowledge area, including the scope of management. See, what is calling about the project management? First, I am talking about. First, I am talking about. See, first I am talking about. See here. Uh, th- See, I am talking about. Here. See, I am talking about that is very, very important in here. What are the importance is there here? First, you have that is very, very important see, first one is you want to project. See, first one is not including the scope of management. First one is that is very, very important, including the scope of management, including the scope of management. And second one is very important, scope of management, time of time of management. Next, you have after time of management, that is very, very important, cost of management, cost of management, cost of management. After cost of management, that is very important, quality of management, quality of management. After quality of management, that is very important, risk of management, risk of management. After risk of management, that is very important, procurement. What is meaning by procurement? You want to procure the new component, either in raw material or anything. You want to procure the component, then I'll make the finished product. Okay, procurement. That is very, very important in procurement of pro- that is very important in procurement of see, what is calling about in your procurement of management. Procurement of management means to purchase the raw material. What are the raw material you need? What are the machines you need? That is calling about procurement of management. After procurement of management, that is very, very important in communication. Communication, you have a good communication skill between manager. You have three levels of employees is there. First, you have in workers, then will be supervisors or foremans, then will be managers. These three people groups, you want to good communication skill, communication of management. Next, that is very, very important, you have in a you have in a communication of management, stakeholder management and integration of management. See what is calling about stakeholders means stakeholders stakeholders and stakeholders and that is very, very important, integration of integration of management. See, the stakeholder and integration of management. Next, I will go for project management need to process, project management, project management to process, project management to process. These are all several project management knowledge areas. Next, I'll be move for. Professional certifications. What is calling about professional certifications? That is very, very, very important. Various professional certificates are available to project manager, which provide the recognizing their expertise and competency of project management. Example, well-known certification include project management professional from the Project Management Institute, certified associated in project management, Prince Project Controlled Environment Certificate. These are all the things you will be coming from the professional certificate. Project management methodologies. This is next. That is very, very important. I am talking about project management methodologies. See here, project management methodologies. That is very, very important. I am talking about project management methodologies. See, in project management methodologies, I am talking in what are the project management methodologies is there. See, project management methodologies, project management methodologies, project management methodologies. First one, agile manufacturing. That is very, very important in agile manufacturing. You know what is meaning by agile? This is one of the specialization for manufacturing. Agile manufacturing. Next I am talking about waterfall. Next I am talking about waterfall. Next I am talking about in the third one. See, next I am talking about in the fourth one, Prince 2, Prince 2. See here in Prince 2, provide the framework guidance, frameworks and guidelines for managing the projects effectively. Framework, framework, guidelines for managing projects, managing the projects effectively, managing the projects effectively. These are all the project management methodologies. This management methodology is very important for in project management profession. See, next I am talking about uh, see, project management and its role. See, what is calling about project management is the role. Project manager for project manager have a responsibility of the planning, procurement, and execution of a project. If in any undertaking that has a defined scope, defined start, and defined finish, regardless of industry. See, project manager have the responsibility of planning, procurement, and execution of a project and in any undertaking that has defined scope and defined start and defined finish regardless industry. See, next, that is very, very important, project role of a project manager. See, role of a project manager, that is very important. See, role means you have a proper roles. Role of a project management, first one is development of the project plans. See, what is calling about project management is the responsible for developing a comprehensive project plan that outlines of the project objectives. See, the outline of the project objectives, that is very, very important. Please, when you have talking about in project management, see, that is everyone you have know the knowledge in. See, everyone you know the knowledge about that is responsible for the see, this is the project's objectives. Project objectives. Project objectives. See, what is calling about project objectives. Next, time leadership. See, that is next one is calling about managing the project stakeholders. Stakeholders means. See, managing the project stakeholders means whatever you have you spend the money for particular company, particular things. That is calling about managing the project stakeholders. See, project manager leads and manages the project team, including and assigning the roles. That is very, very important, including assigning the roles and responsibilities and motivating the team members. You want to motivate the team members and fostering the collaboration and resolving the conflicts. They create an environment that promotes teamwork, communication, and shared ownership of a project goal. That is calling about team leadership. See, next, managing the communication. See, this is very, very important in managing the communications. See, you have a good communication between everyone. That is the managing the communication. Next, you have a managing the project team. Managing the project team. That is, see, what is the communication. Project manager establish effective communication channels to ensure timely and accurate information flow among the team members, stakeholders, and project sponsors. They provide regular project status update, prepare progress report, facilitate effective communication and collaboration throughout the project. See, next I am talking about managing the project team. Managing the project team. See, managing the project team means you want to manage the team responsibilities. And next, that is very, very important. See, uh, managing the project risk. See, what is meaning by managing project risk? That is very important to managing the project risk. Whatever risk is there, you want to smoothly, you want to conduct it. Managing the project schedule, you want to make the proper schedule. That is the managing the proper schedule. Managing the proper managing the project budget, you want to managing the proper budget. Managing the project conflicts, managing the project delivery, you want to manage the good project delivery. Contact administration, you want to maintain the good administration. See, projects and operations, that is very, very project. See, I am talking about project consult. See, here I am talking about project consult. First one. See, that is very, very important. I am talking about project consent. Please look it here one by one. I start explanation. First one is expertise and knowledge. See, what is calling about the first one? Expertise. See, I am talking about expertise and knowledge. Expertise, expertise and knowledge. Expertise, expertise, expertise and knowledge. Expertising and knowledge. Expertising and knowledge. Second one I am talking about objectives and unbiased perspective. Objectives, objectives and objectives and un, unbiased perspective, practic, perspective. Third one, that is very important in the third point. See, expertise and knowledge, objectives and unbiased perspective. Third one is strategic. STRA, strategic, RATGIC, strategic planning and guidance, strategic planning and guidance. The fourth one, project assessment and audit. See, what is meaning by project management, project assessment? See, that is very, very important in the project assessment. Assessment, ASSE, SSME, and assessment, and that is very important in guidelines, guidelines. And fifth one, process of improvement and implementation. Process process of process improvement process improvement and implementation implementation implementation. Stakeholders, sixth one, stakeholders stakeholders and stakeholders and stakeholders engagement. Stakeholder 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 engagement. Stakeholder engagement and implementation. Seventh one, stakeholder engagement and communication. Stakeholder engagement and communication. Eighth one, turb TROUB, turbo shooting and issue, ISSUE, issue resolutions resolutions resolution. Ninth one, training knowledge transfer. Training and knowledge transfer. Project recovery. Project recovery and turnaround. Turnaround. This is the ninth one, project recovery and turnaround. The 10th one, flexibility and temporary support. Flexibility flexibility, and temporary support, temporary, temporary, temporary support, flexibility and temporary support. See, these are all the things to have your in your see, these are all the things in your in your project consultants. See, these are all the first one is expertise and knowledge, objective and unbiased perspective, strategic planning and guidelines, uh, project assessment and guidelines, process improvement and implementation, stakeholder engagement and implementation, stakeholder engagement and communication. See, stakeholder means to have a that you have apply stakeholder. See, troubleshooting and issue resolution, training on knowledge transfer, project recovery and turnout flexibility and temporary support. These are all the project consultants. See here, project management and operations. That is very important in project management operations. Operation are on the going to support the business and system of the organization. See, operations are the ongoing work. See, you have already ongoing work to support the business and systems of the organization. It ensures that business runs efficiently by using optimal resources needed to meet customer demands. That is calling about projects and operations. Operations are the ongoing execution of activities. They follow the organizational procedure to produce the same results are a repetitive. See, service that will help sustain the business operations are typically permanent in nature, and they include all the normal business functions. This is project and operations. See, in the difference between the projects and operations, that is very, very important for projects and operations. See here, first one is difference between the projects and operations. See here, what is the difference between projects and operation? Project is temporary, operations is ongoing. Operations means process. Process means ongoing. Project management. See, project management means you have in a project management. And next, that is very, very important, business process and operational management. See, the business process and operational management uh, produces the unique product and output produces the unique product and output. Produces the same product and repetivity. See here, this is the project and operations. Here, that is calling about projects and operations. See, I just talking about what are the differences there in project and operations. See here, the first one. See here, project difference between difference between difference between project and difference between project and operations. First one, that is very, very important in the first one, nature and duration. See, nature and duration, nature and duration. Second one, nature and duration, duration, nature and duration. Second one, see operations, see nature and durations. First one is project, and second one is operations. Operations. See, that is very, very, very important. Projects and operations. See, second one, objectives. Objectives. See, in objectives, the first one is projects. Second one is operations. Operations. See, scope and repetitiveness. See, what is meaning by scope and repetitiveness? Scope and repetitiveness. Scope and repetitiveness. See, the fourth one, operations. Operation. Operations. See, resource allocation. The fourth one, resource allocations. Resource allocations. Resource allocation, the first one is projects. Second one is operations. Operations. Operations, projects, operations. Fifth one is management approach. Fifth one, management approach. Management approach. Projects, operations. Projects and operations. Projects will go be operations. See, deliverable and outcomes. Deliverable and outcomes. The sixth one, deliverable and outcomes. Deliverable and outcomes. This deliverable and outcomes, first one is projects. Second one is operations. Operations. See, everyone you have projects and operations and projects and operations. Please, everybody should be looking. This is asking for in DTE question paper also. Please, projects. See what is meaning by nature and duration. See, that is very, very important. Difference between the project and operations. Projects are temporary handover with the defined start to end date. See, project means temporary handover with defined start to end date. Next, they are undertaken achieve to specific objectives, create and unique deliverables. Project have non-repetitive nature. Project are non-repetitive nature. Are characterized this district set of tasks, resource and constraints. Resource and constraints. See, I am talking about operations. Operations are ongoing and repetitive activities that from uh, core function of an organization. They are conducted to sustain the regular production and delivery to a product or service. Operation have a continuous and long team nature extending throughout the life of the organization. This is the projects and nature and duration. See, next I am talking about objectives. See, the main objective, that is very, very important for objectives of the project. See, See, that is very, very important. Projects and operations. Project have clear and specific objectives that are focused on creating unique product, service, and result. They are undertaken to achieve a particular goals or solve a specific problem. Uh, to solve the specific problems with a defined time frame. See, operations, that is next. Also you have a operations. These operations aim to efficiently produce and deliver the product or services on ongoing basis. Objective of operations revolve around meeting customer needs, maintaining the quality, optimizing the process, ensuring the smooth functioning of the organization. This is the nature and duration. Next, I will go for scope and repetitiveness. See, that is third one, that is very, very important. Scope and repetitiveness. See, that is very important. Scope and repetitiveness. See, scope of repetitiveness, that is very important. First one is projects. Project have well-defined scope and outlines the boundaries and deliverables to be achieved. They are typically one-time and do not involve the repetitive or continuous activity. Operations have a broader scope, broader scope and encompass the routine activities required to sustain the organization function. They involve the repetitive process, standardized the workflow, uh, and the ongoing delivery product and services. This is the scope for repetitiveness. And fourth one, resource allocations, that is very, very important in in resource allocations. Resource allocations means first one is projects. See, projects uh, projects require dedicated resource that are specifically allocated for the duration of the project. Resources such as a personal budget and equipment and materials are mobilized and utilized for the project execution. See here in the operations involve the continuous allocation and utilization of resources to support day-to-day activities. Resources are, see, day-to-day activities. That day, today you have to do some work will be delivered. See, day-to-day activities, resources are allocated to sustain regular production, service delivery, and functions of the organization. This is the resource allocations. Next, I am talking about management approach. See, what is calling about the management approach? That is very, very important for management approach. Project are managed using the project management methodologies. Uh, Techniques. Project manager are responsible for planning, organizing, coordinating, controlling project activities to achieve defined objectives within the project constraints. This is the project management. See next, operations. Operations are managing using the operational management principle. The focus is on optimizing the process, ensuring the efficiency, quality control, performance monitoring, and continuous improvement to sustain the ongoing operations. This is the management approach. Next, I will go for deliverables and outcomes. See, what is meaning by deliverable and outcomes? Project produce the specific deliverable of our results that are distinct and unique. The deliverable are the tangible or intangible outputs of the project, such as a new product, software system, building, or a research report. Operations Operations do not have a specific deliverable as they involve the continuous production and deliver of product services. Outcome operations are the ongoing provisions of goods or services to customer or achievement of operational targets and performance metrics. This is the difference between the projects and operations. Projects means this is the project means where particular time duration is there. Operations means ongoing. See, I'll be talking about next. That is very important in some organization. Everything is a project. In the other organizational projects are the rare exercises in change. They are fine line between the project and operation. This is the see there is a fine line between the projects and operations, and after those separate entities overlap in functions. Consider the following points shared by the projects and operations. Both involve the employees, both typically have limited resource, people, money, manpower is required, money power is required, and material is required. This three is mantra for running the companies. See, both are helpfully designed, executed, and managed by someone in charge. So what a project and how do you know if you are managing one? They definitive book from the Project Management Institute defines the project as a temporary endeavor undertaken to create unique product or service. Means that the project thankfully as an end date mean that project end result is different than the result of other functions and organizations. See, in the proceedings example has been asked to manage the direct mail campaigning to all the customers in the sales database. Could this be a project sure if the company has never completed similar task? There are no internal department that do this type of work as part of their regular activities. After the projects are confused with the general business duties, marketing, sales, manufacturing, and so on. The telltale sign of a project is that as a end date and unique from other activities within the organization. Some example of project include designing a new product or service, converting from one computer application to other, building a new warehouse, moving from one building to another, organizing a political campaign, designing and building the new airplane. See, I am talking about operations and characterized by, see, what are the operations? See, operations are characterized by repeat the process, a product or service to sustain the business, multiple objective to achieved again and again, system already created in use, performance, cost, and time are no supporting start a status quo and sticks to the established practices, having fewer risk as they are repeated many times. See, similarities between the operations and projects. See, similarities between the operations and projects. A similarity between operations and projects performed to achieve the organizational objectives uh, and strategic plans planned, executed, and monitored and controlled, limited by constraints such as time, cost, etc. See, difference between operations and projects. Operations are ongoing. Operations are ongoing. Operations are ongoing. Operations projects are temporary away. See, difference between operations and projects. Operations are ongoing and sustain the organizations over time. Operations procedure and repetitive project services and results. When current objectives are met, the operation do not terminate, but follow a new direction to support the organization's strategic plans. Projects are temporary and have a beginning and end. Operation procedure, unique product, service, or results. When current objectives are met or projects are closed, any new direction may result in initiation of new projects. See here, the project management process. See, please look it here in the project management process. Basic phase of project management. Initiation. What is meaning by initiation? Define your project goals. Create a business case. Complete the project charter. Draw up the list of stakeholders. This is the initiation. Next I will go for uh, planning. And see what is meaning by planning. Planning by means define scope, create a project plan, set up budget baseline, define rules and responsibility. Define the rules and responsibility. Execution. See, after initiation, planning, then will be execution. See, execution, allocate the project resources, manage the project resources, build the product or process, meet after and fix the issues they arise, monitoring and control, track effort and cost, monitor project progress, ensure adherence to plan, prevent any chances for dispersions, hand over the deliverables, review the project deliverables, get the project result approved, document project learning. See, project initiation and feasibility of study. A feasibility of study explores a system requirement to determine the project feasibility. There are several fields of feasibility study, including economic feasibility, operational feasibility, and technical feasibility. See, everybody should be listen. There are three feasibilities. One is economic feasibility, operational feasibility, and technical feasibilities. The goal is to determine whether the system can be implemented or not. The process of feasibility study task takes as input the required detail as specified by the user and other domain the specific details. The output of this process simply tells whether the project should be undertaken or not. If as what would the constraints be? Additionally, all the risks and their potential effects on the project's are also evaluated before a decision to start the project is taken. This phase of project management involves defining the project, identifying the stakeholders, establishing the project goals and objectives. See, project planning. What is meaning by project planning? In this piece of project management, the project manager defines the scope of the project, develop a detailed project plan and identifies the resources required to complete the project. The detailed plan starting is stepwise strategy to achieve the listed objective as is an integrated part of any project. Planning consists of the following activities: set up objectives or goals, develop strategies, develop the project policies, determine the course of action, making planning, making planning decisions, set procedure and rules for the project, develop a software project plan, prepare the budget, conduct the risk management, document software project plans. This See here I am saying about um, making planning decisions. See, set the procedure and rules for the project, develop a software project plan, prepare the budget, conduct the risk management, document software project plans. This step also involves the construction of work breakdown structures. It also includes the size, effort, effort, schedule, and cost estimation using the various techniques. This is the project planning. See, project execution phase of the project management process involves the actual implementation, the project, including the allocation of resources, execution of tasks, and monitoring and control, monitoring and control monitoring and control, project execution with choosing an appropriate software development life cycle model (SDLC). It includes the several steps, including the requirement analysis, design, coding, testing, and implementation. Testing and delivery and maintenance. Many factors need to be considered while during so, including the size of the system, the nature of the project, time, budget constraints, domain requirement. Inappropriate SDLC can lead to the failure of the project. Project monitoring and controlling. This piece, project management, involves tracking the project's progress, comparing the actual result to the project plan, and making the changes to the project as necessary. In the project management process, in the third and fourth phases are not sequential in nature. Those phases will run regularly with the project execution phase. Those pays will ensure the project deliverable need to meet. During monitoring phase of the project management phases, the the manager will respond. The manager will respond. During the monitoring phase of the project management phases, the manager will respond to the proper tracking the cost effort during the process. This tracking will not ensure that budget is also important for the future projects. See, project closing. What is meaning by project closing? There can be many reasons for the termination of a project. Through accepting a project to terminate affect successful completion is conventional at times. A project may also terminate without a completion. A project have to be closed down when the requirement are not fulfilled according to given time and cost constraints. This piece of project management involves completing the project, documenting the results, and closing out any open issues. Some reasons for failure include fast changing technology, when the project running out of time, organizational politics, too much change, customer requirements, project exceeding budget or funds. See, parameter of comparison in project group objectives and project scope. Parameter of comparison, project group objective and project scope. Definition, the objective of a project determine the achievement one intended by completing the project. The scope of a project include the limitations one has faced during the project. Applicability, the objective determine output for a desired operation. Scope determine the range of applicability. What cannot be included is out of scope. Planning phase. During the planning phase, objectives have to be known to make a plan. During the planning phase, the scope is to be analyzed. According to the scope, the plan is to be prepared to achieve the objectives. See, clarity, objective during a process are clear and only objective are clear. The process is operational. Scope can vary. The scope can vary even after a processing begins. The scope should be predetermined, but accidental changes are possible. See, objective question. Please, everybody should be listen here. How to you have solving the objective question. Project is a temporary work, permanent work, and continuous work, and none of the above. That is very important question. ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟಿ ಸಿ ಎ ಈಗ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ನ ನಾವು ಏಂತಕ್ಕೆ ಯೂಸ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಅದು ಟೆಂಪ್ರವರಿ ವರ್ಕಾ ಪರ್ಮನೆಂಟ್ ವರ್ಕಾ? ಪ್ರಾಜೆಕ್ಟ್ ಟಿ ಸಿ ಎ project is a one of the perm project is a one of the project is one of the temporary work. What is meaning by temporary means in the duration will be short time. In 6 months you want to complete it, then that is the temporary work. See, a last is a set of activities which are networked in an order and aim towards achieving the goals. Project, process, project management, project cycle. DAS is a set of activities which are network in the order and aim towards achieving the goals. That is calling about project. One particular project you have a particular network in an order and aim towards achieving the goals. See, third one, which type of project involve constructing a building or infrastructure? Which type of project involve constructing a building or infrastructure? First one is IT project, construction project, marketing project, research project. A project that involves constructing a building structure is broadly defined as a construction project. Those projects are typically categorized into four main types of based on their purpose and end of use. This is a construction project. Fourth one, how many process groups are defined by the project management? How many process groups are defined by project management? One is three, second one is four, third one is fifth. Okay, see here, project management. See, the project management institution defined the five distinct process group in the project management body of knowledge, which organize the 49 total project management. Those five groups: initiating, planning, executing, monitoring, and controlling, and closing from a logical framework for managing the project from start to finish. Which process group involves developing a comprehensive project plan? Mm. Initiating process group, planning process group, executing process group, monitoring and controlling process group. See, initiating process group, planning process group, executing process group, monitoring and controlling process group. The planning process group involves developing a comprehensive project plan and including the project management plan, scope, schedule, budget, and other subsidiary plans. This group is responsible for creating the roadmap that guides project execution, monitoring, and control. This is the fifth one. Which process group involves defining the project objectives and scope? Which process group involves defining the project objectives and scope? Initiating process group, planning process group, executing process group, closing process group. See, the process group that involves defining the project's objectives and scope is the initiating process group. See here, initiating process group. See second one, while detailed to attainable planning occurs later, the initiating process group sets the foundation by defining the high-level scope, purpose, and objective of the project. See, what can hinder effective project management? A clear project objective, frequent changes to project requirement, active stakeholder engagement, efficient resource allocation. See here, what can hinder effective project management? Frequently changes to project requirement. Okay, that is calling about frequent changes to project requirement. See, effective management effective project management is primarily hindered by poor communication, unclear goals, scope creep, and inadequate risk planning. Other significant barriers, including unrealistic deadlines, resource constraints, lack of stakeholders' engagement, and poor leadership, often leading to budget overruns, a team burnout, and project failure. That is the seventh one. Eighth one, what is the advantages of using the project management methodologies? Described project complexity, described stakeholder involvement, improved the resource allocation, enhanced project success rates. This is enhanced project success rates. Okay. Ninth one, what skill are important for a project manager? Technical skills, leadership and communication, communication and problem solving skills, financial management skills, administrative skills. This is leadership. What skill important for project manager? Leadership, communication, and problem solving. See, 10th one, that is very, very important. What is the processing project management? A specific project deliverable, sequence of tasks to achieve the project objectives, project team collaboration and communications, the budget allocated to a project. See, that is very, very important. That is very, very important. The project management process is a structured framework, typically comprising initiation, planning, execution, monitoring, and closing used to guide a project from start to finish. It ensures the projects are delivered on time, within budget, and to quality standard by aligning the team goals and managing the resources, comma, scope and risk. This is the um, your project management skills. Please look it in everybody. Any queries, please. This is the education international education platform, Learning Tech and Graphe Labs Private Limited. Everybody should be. I'll be give the link in below. Please click.